Hey, welcome, folks. We are here at Riverton City Park. I'm Shireen Herrera Gardner, joined by Jared Anderson on this beautiful day. We are here to announce the first annual County 10 2026 Pup Cup, brought to you by High Mountain Seasonings. I'm excited. The pups are roaring to go, Jared.
They are here, and they're very friendly. They're getting along with a lot of the patrons coming into Riverton City Park. This first ever Pup Cup event coincides with the Riverton Farmers Market as well here at City Park. So you're getting a lot of folks walking by, introducing themselves to these dogs, getting some socialization, and folks that are excited to meet and greet some adorable puppies. You're going to see them on your screen on the County 10 YouTube channel here in just a few moments, and we'll tell you a little bit more about some of these great animals that are up for adoption while they have a little bit of fun.
And we are also joined by County 10's Will Hill. And Will, a lot of folks didn't hesitate to help out and be on board. As a matter of fact, they were wanting to be on board because puppies, animals, adoption, everybody's in.
Absolutely. Shireen, we had some great sponsors. Everyone that sponsored was really ready to jump in with this, inaugural event. Everybody's kind of like, what do you think it's going to be? And we said, it's going to be dogs and adoptions and happy smiles and treats and fun. And they said, okay. and so we're really grateful to all of our sponsors. But before I talk about them, I have to correct you because the dogs are not roaring to go. The dogs are roughing to go.
Roughing.
Okay? They're roughing.
They're not rough. They're kind. They're sweet.
I know they're very sweet, but they're not roaring. They're roughing to go. Rough.
Yeah. Team
Okay.
rough,
All
team
right.
fluff.
All right, that one didn't land. It's okay. It's all right. All right, we didn't have the landing gear in on that one, but we'll get it with the next one. So
The puppy
we'll
said
move
pause
on
down.
to the
Pause down,
sponsors.
not pause up.
So High Mountain Seasonings is our first sponsor. The entire event is presented by High Mountain Seasonings. Today they were the first ones to jump on board and help make this event a reality. They're a big supporter of PAWS For Life, who is our major partner. They have provided the dogs for us today and are here making sure that that everything goes smoothly with the pups. And High Mountain Seasonings loves to partner with PAWS and with the community to make things like this happen, so we're very appreciative to them. Next is Smith Creek Pet Resort, and if you haven't been down to Smith Creek Pet Resort, they're on Chittim Road, just outside Lander. If you're coming from Riverton, it's on the left-hand side. I'm not sure north, south, east, west. I am compass challenged, but it's a beautiful facility. They are new owners there, the Stollies, and they have made the place really beautiful. They've replaced a lot of the flooring and redone things inside, and they're adding to the facility. They have beautiful boarding spaces and lots of room for dogs and cats and everybody to play. They also have grooming inside. And it's just a really great facility, so we're very appreciative to them. They are our treat station sponsor. So when the pups get a treat, it is the Smith Creek Pet Resort treat. So thank you very much to Smith Creek Pet Resort, the Stollies there in Lander. Bott Monument is our stadium sponsor. So welcome to the Bott Monument Stadium here in beautiful Riverton, Wyoming. And we're very appreciative to Bott Monument up there doing some amazing things. They've created some beautiful monuments and placed them around the community and all over the country. Rendezvous Dental is our scoreboard sponsor. They were great to sponsor. They have, I think they're the only dentist, someone might correct me, but I think they're the only dentist in Fremont County that has a therapy dog. And not just one therapy dog, but 3 therapy dogs. Not all at the same time. That would be a little much, but they have a therapy dog in all the time. So if going to see the dentist stresses you out, they have dogs available for you, which is great. I know that going to see the dentist stresses you out, doesn't it, Jared?
It does, but 3 dogs, I think, would be distracting and comforting all at the same time.
All at the same time.
Or just one would be
which
fine,
I think
too,
they call that stress. So they're only one at a time, and their dogs are great. They're all well-trained therapy dogs to help keep you calm. I know Shireen freaks out when she goes to the dentist.
I do
so
not. I love the dentist. I literally
freak out.
am that person that I love it when I dig into my teeth.
I freak out. Do not touch my mouth. Absolutely not. And I need a
Deal.
therapy dog. Yeah, thank you, Jared. So we also have Remax All-Star Realtors here. the Coleman Weiss family. They have been fantastic to sponsor the event. They are our replay sponsor. So when the dogs today do something crazy, we're going to replay it for you, and that's courtesy of Remax All-Star Realtors. And then we are on the air right now. Did I say something funny?
No.
We have to add some levity here because it's a mock soccer game with dogs.
I'm ready.
It's good times.
This will be great.
We could not be on the air right now if it was not for Wyoming.com. Wyoming.com is our stream sponsor today. They have provided their trailer across the way, providing us with nice, strong Wi-Fi for this event so that we can live stream this event for you today. So those are our major sponsors helping us to make it happen, and we're so appreciative. Make sure you guys mention them all through so that nobody ever forgets. But today's really about the dogs.
Yeah, we'll be all over it because anybody that's helping out animals, helping out the first annual Pup Cup deserves all the flowers that we can give them.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks, Will. Well, we're excited. We have a lot of folks here today to help out. Will, you're going to be assisting. We'll get dogs into our Bot Monument Stadium here momentarily. The crowd will go wild. I want some of those stadium treats. Thanks to Smith Creek Pet Resort for sure. All right, Jared, we're gonna invite some of our pets to get into the area here. And what's gonna happen, folks, is you're gonna see the wonderful pets here with paws up, and then you're gonna see some folks playing with them, some balls, some toys. We have all kinds of great toys out there. We have points to be scored. We have 2 goals, Jared. We have 2 teams. Second chance versus Forever Home.
I like the emphasis on the fur. That's well done. And like you said, there's a little bit of competition. It's going to be a little bit on the silly side. This is not necessarily the Discovery Channel Puppy Bowl system you're used to where all the dogs are going to be out at once. We're going to showcase one dog at a time here, but there are many toys, so we'll see if they kick a soccer ball successfully into one of the nets for their teams, or I don't know, we might just start dishing out points for cuteness or other things. We'll keep tally of that on the Rendezvous Dental scoreboard you can see down below on the County 10 YouTube channel. But today is all about these dogs. It is getting to know these dogs. If you're looking for a new companion, if you know somebody that is, have them check out the stream and learn a little bit more about these dogs, the amazing job that PAWS does, all of the volunteers down there to assist not only dogs but cats and a variety of different animals they've got at the shelter. So you get to see them on your screen. You can come down here to Riverton City Park if you're in the area, meet them in person here within the next couple of hours, or you can make an appointment, stop in at PAWS, and go check out the dogs.
Yeah, but this is a lot of fun, so we encourage you to just stop by if you are watching the live stream. We'll be here for a bit. I love this setup too, Jared. I'm not sure who put all the time into this very legit actual puppy bowl setup here that's nice and high, because we have some dogs that are nice and tall that you'll see, and so this makes sure and ensures the safety of all the animals here, and it's really well done too, and it's really professional. All the decor, all the setup, the pictures, the signage too. So I can't wait for this thing to continue. This is our first annual, so we're glad to be here, and yeah, we look forward to seeing you.
All right, the stage is set, and we'll take a break, and we'll get introduced to some of our dogs here in just a couple of quick moments. It's the first ever County 10 Pup Cup here from Riverton City Park.
There's no catalog here, no 2 monuments alike. At Bot Monument, Drew and Kara Bott design every memorial from scratch. Granite, bronze, stainless steel, shaped into something entirely yours. Drew will meet with you, craft it himself, and deliver it personally. Because the people we love deserve more than a catalog number. Let's make something amazing together at botmonument.com. Right here in Wyoming, High Mountain Seasonings has been perfecting the art of homemade flavor for over 35 years. Jerky kits, bacon cure, brines, sausage seasonings, everything you need to turn ordinary meals into something worth remembering. Because the best meals start in your kitchen. High Mountain Seasonings, locally owned, celebrating 35 years.
There's a kind of confidence that comes from smiling without thinking twice. Rendezvous Dental makes it possible. General, restorative, and cosmetic care tailored to your family, designed to keep you informed and engaged every step of the way. Because exceptional dentistry isn't just about teeth, it's about never hesitating. Dare to have the smile you've always wanted. Discover what's possible at rendezvousdental.com.
Know they're safe before you even pull out of the driveway. Smith Creek Pet Resort in Lander. Grooming, boarding, and daycare for dogs, cats, and even guinea pigs. While you're gone, they're getting brushed, played with, and tucked in like family. Let us take care of your furry friends through our grooming, boarding, and daycare programs. Smith Creek Pet Resort. Find us on Facebook.
All right, folks, we are back here at the High Mountain Seasonings first annual County 10 Pup Cup. I'm Shireen Herrera Gardner, Jared Anderson. It's a beautiful afternoon here at Riverton City Park. We have a nice breeze, which is helping cool down our pups for the Pup Cup. We've got a nice bowl of water in there for the pups as well. And Jared, we have our first competitor on the Bot Monument Field, Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran Ray is joining us, and she's a sweet girl.
Raisin Bran is a good-looking dog for sure, and I saw on the sheet provided by the folks at PAWS that Raisin Bran is one of the dogs that has been trained by the folks at the Honor Farm. These are amazing dogs that they come pre-trained, so you don't even have to worry about that. If you're thinking about adopting a new dog, and you can tell that Raisin Bran has a gentle disposition out there. She's anxious to play, but looks very sweet and very friendly.
I saw her just look at the camera there for a moment, one of our cameramen that are out there, and she said, take me home, please. But hey, folks, that's what we can do here this evening as we're watching these adorable animals. You can adopt one, and you can help make one and have them have their forever home. So Raisin Bran is a part of our Forever Home team. So Raisin Bran is on the field right now. We'll see if we get any points. We got a soccer ball out there. We got a little piggy. We got a strawberry. Which one will she pick?
Raisin Bran can be a little bit timid at first when she's around new people, and obviously there's some people out here checking her out, including our great referee out there who is being very gentle with her. But once Raisin Bran realizes she's safe, everything changes. She looks for someone who can be a little patient up front, so then they can experience the goofy lovableness that's underneath.
She is a beautiful dog, too, and really you've got to see her in person to even recognize some of these beautiful colors. And when she hits the sun just right, and I hope she does go across the field and make it over there because she has a beautiful coat, that red. But right now she has found Mr. Squiggles, and she's enjoying a little time with that toy there. So as she moves on, and we'll try to see if she gets some points on the board for Forever Home. So Raisin Bran is on Forever Home. Remember, our other team is empty. But Jared, she's on the move.
She is on the move. Thanks again to our friends at Rendezvous Dental, supporting the first ever Adopt-A-Pup Cup. They've got emotional support dogs. As Will Hill was mentioning, you can make your visit to the dentist a little more comforting with one of those support dogs.
I think she just got a treat thanks to our friends at Smith Creek Pet Resort. So a little treat time here at the first annual High Mountain Seasonings Pup Cup. And treat time is frequent here, folks. Frequent and often with the Pup Cup, because that's what it's all about, is spoiling these adorable puppies, and hopefully we find them some homes.
Thanks to our friends at RE/MAX All-Star Realtors here in Fremont County. You see the replay angle of that treat that Raisin Bran was provided. And again, Raisin Bran available for adoption. You stop into PAWS For Life Animal League in Riverton. You can meet Raisin Bran in person. You can get to know her, and if you're in the area, come on by Riverton City Park and say hello.
I think we have a video, too, for Raisin Bran to let folks know a little bit more.
Meet Raisin Bran, a shy first impression wrapped around an endlessly wiggly little personality. When meeting new people, Raisin Bran can be incredibly timid at first. She'll often stay toward the back of her kennel, bark nervously, and act like accepting a treat from a stranger may be the most suspicious activity she has ever witnessed. She much prefers taking a moment to observe new people before deciding whether they pass her very serious emotional background check. But once Raisin Bran realizes she's safe, everything changes. Suddenly, the timid little wallflower turns into an excited, squirmy, happy little chaos noodle that seemingly never stops moving. She absolutely loves interacting with people and has the cutest habit of doing a tiny little army crawl while wiggling herself across the ground in excitement. One of her favorite games involves jumping up as close as possible for attention, only to bounce away the second you try to pet her, before immediately coming back to do it all over again. With other dogs, Raisin Bran can be selective and definitely enjoys talking a little smack from a comfortable distance, but she is not nearly as confrontational as some dogs can be. She did successfully coexist with multiple other dogs during her honor farm training, which shows she absolutely has the potential to thrive in a multi-dog household with proper introductions, patience, and compatible personalities. As for cats, Raisin Bran mostly seems uninterested if they are calmly existing and minding their own business. Underneath her nervous first impressions is an incredibly fun, affectionate, intelligent little dog with a huge personality and an even bigger heart. Raisin Bran is looking for someone willing to give her a little patience up front so they can experience the goofy, wiggly, lovable dog waiting underneath.
Folks, we are back. We have some action. We've got this adorable young man, Cristiano, out there who is helping. Oh, my gosh, and Raisin Bran just loves him, and he's got that soccer ball. He's even being helped out by the treat station. She doesn't quite know, but she's liking that soccer ball. I saw that, Jared. You saw that in her eyes, right?
Here's the good news. If you're looking for a gentle, compassionate, adorable dog, Raisin Bran, or Ray for short, might be your dog. If you're looking for a dog that plays soccer instantly, maybe not the case. Cristiano out there with the soccer ball doing a great job, but she is just interested in being sweet and getting attention and being loved on right now. But you can tell, we were told she was timid at first. You can tell she's getting a little bit more excited thanks to Cristiano.
Yeah, you know what? Kids are so wonderful, and kids and dogs together too, and just to be able to see how she reacts with a child is fantastic for folks. You're watching this, you know she's going to be great with your kids, you know she's going to be great with your grandkids. You're seeing right now how adorable she is and how much fun she's having out there, and I think she likes that soccer ball. So let's see if she can get a point. Get a point, bud.
Oh,
so close. Oh. The clapping, she didn't quite know what to do.
It distracted her, Shereen.
Yeah.
See some of our friends from Bott Monument in the area here around Bott Monument Stadium, again here at Riverton City Park. This event coinciding with the Riverton Farmers Market. That's going on until 7 o'clock. If you want to swing by, get some locally made goods, some produce, there is plenty here at Riverton City Park, and you can come say hello to some adorable puppies.
The next puppy we will see is Ripple, and he's on the Second Chance team. So Ripple will be coming out here momentarily, folks. And each one of these amazing dogs and puppies you'll be able to see interact with people on the screen, hang out, enjoy some toys, enjoy some treats, and enjoy some fun, and enjoy some kiddos and some interaction too. So you get to kind of see them in a different element, but also be reminded that this isn't their normal environment. So, they're being moved to a new area here, Jared, so they're getting used to things, and old Raisin Bran Ray is sure getting used to the Bott Monument field there, and she almost had that point scored a little bit ago.
You can tell she is warming up. She likes the squeaky toys. She's a little bit disoriented by the crowd around her, but she wants to play. She is eager to find that forever home, find somebody who is patient and kind, and to be entertained by a family, and is obviously very good with kids.
Yeah, and I think that's just such a huge thing for so many folks, too, when they go to adopt an animal. They want to know these things. Well, guess what, folks? You get to find all that out here with the Pup Cup.
We'll get to another dog. Let's take a quick break here. Again, this has been Raisin Bran as the County 10 Pup Cup continues on. We'll introduce you to another dog up for adoption here in just a couple of minutes on County 10's YouTube channel.
You know they're safe before you even pull out of the driveway. Smith Creek Pet Resort in Lander. Grooming, boarding, and daycare for dogs, cats, and even guinea pigs. While you're gone, they're getting brushed, played with, and tucked in like family. Let us take care of your furry friends through our grooming, boarding, and daycare programs. Smith Creek Pet Resort. Find us on Facebook.
When your internet goes down in rural Wyoming, you shouldn't have to wait on hold with a call center 3 states away. Wyoming.com is a local team right here in Riverton dedicated to keeping homes and businesses connected with high-speed wireless and fiber internet. Real people, real service, no contracts. Visit Wyoming.com.
Hey folks, welcome back. It's the 2026 first annual Pup Cup. I'm Shireen Herrera-Gardner, Jared Anderson here on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. We're also here during the farmers market, which is a lot of action, Jared, too. This is kind of the early part of the season, but there's a lot of artisans and produce as well, and food.
Yeah, I'm all about the food. I have a great time every time I come to the farmers market down here. They have a lot of fun things to check out. There's some food trucks in the building, too. So if you're getting off of work here on a Wednesday evening thinking, I don't want to cook, it's the last thing I want to do, there's a lot of options here at Riverton City Park. And there are dogs. That's enough to get me out of the house for sure.
Hey folks, if you're looking for a dog, or you just are watching this right now and you just love dogs and you want to come on down or just continue watching this and enjoy, we encourage that because they do so much great work at PAWS For Life, and we're here to help and assist and try to get some of these dogs homes. We have Ripple right now on the Bott Monument field. Ripple is enjoying walking around, a little faster paced right now, so we might see some point scoring action with Ripple, who by the way is also honor farm trained. He's got got some energy, personality, very cute, possibly has the weirdest bark ever produced by a dog, so I'm not sure if Ripple will grace us with this bark, but I hope so.
The information sheet here provided by PAWS, not my words by the way. The bark sounds like a haunted squeaky toy.
And then also it says,
oh, we got a goal, Shireen.
We got a goal, yay, for Second Chance team scoring a goal thanks to Ripple.
See if we can catch that on the Remax All-Star Realtors replay. Just over the line there.
Yeah, that counts for sure. That counts for sure. We have a score. Second Chance. Second Chance just scored, so congratulations to Ripple, who, by the way, is an adorable Labrador, American Staffordshire Terrier mix, medium-sized dog, like I said, a little bit of energy. They also compared his bark to a squeaky whisper, like a squeaky voice whispering secrets through a kazoo. So there's some weird descriptions of this guy's bark, and I'm just hoping he graces us. How do we get him to bark?
I don't know. Perhaps more treats. We can incentivize that bark and try to get it on the video here. But
usually that's less barks, though. Give him treats.
That's true. That's true.
Ooh, he just got hydrated. He's ready.
Dog is loving up on our great referee out there. Some of the Hill family playing with the dog, too. And you can just tell this dog is excitable. It wants to play. It's got energy, but it's also very sweet, good with kids, good with people of all ages, it looks like here so far.
Yep. And we're honored to have another little video here to show you that lets you know a little bit more about this wonderful man whose name is Ripple.
Meet Ripple, an honor farm graduate with a whole lot of energy, personality, and quite possibly the weirdest bark ever produced by a dog. Ripple does not bark normally. Ripple sounds like a squeaky toy attempting to whisper secrets through a kazoo. Sometimes it's a tiny muffled murp. Sometimes it sounds like he is quietly arguing with the air itself. It is impossible to hear it and not immediately start laughing. Once you hear Ripple bark, you will remember Ripple forever. Ripple is a high-energy boy who loves being involved in absolutely everything happening around him. He gets excited quickly, loves attention, and approaches life like every day has the potential to become the greatest adventure he has ever experienced. Walks, playtime, yard zoomies, investigating suspicious leaves, emotionally supporting you while you do chores. Ripple would like to participate immediately. Thanks to his honor farm training, Ripple already has a wonderful foundation of manners. He knows sight, is doing very well with stay, and genuinely enjoys learning and working with people. He walks fairly well on a leash too, though fair warning, the first few minutes of every walk are conducted with the enthusiasm of a man late for an important business meeting. Ripple tends to pull and tug until he realizes this is a real walk and not a brief field trip to disappointment. Once he settles in, he walks much more nicely. Ripple is also incredibly smart and has absolutely no problem figuring things out, including how hinges and gates operate. Secure latches are highly recommended because Ripple fully believes obstacles are simply puzzles that haven't been solved yet. Underneath all the chaos, squeaks, and enthusiasm, Ripple is an affectionate, goofy little guy who genuinely loves his people and thrives on interaction, enrichment, and attention. He is smart, funny, full of personality, and honestly, one of those dogs you cannot help but adore once you spend time with him. If you are looking for a dog with excellent manners, non-stop entertainment value, and a bark that sounds like a haunted squeaky toy trying to be polite, Ripple is ready to meet you.
Hey, folks, we have another score that just came out, folks. Here we have another score. Breaking news here from the Bot Monument Field. Sideline reporter Shireen Herrera-Anderson joining you for this breaking news that we had another score, and Ripple scored. He did score on the other team's
I don't think
goal.
it matters.
It doesn't, but the scoreboard in there will differ than ours. I agree. It's 2-0 right now, second chance. Thanks to Ripple, who, by the way, is a lovely dog and is just absolutely, look at him, not jumping, well-behaved, very sleek looking, enjoys, but not too crazy.
Yeah, I love it. Plenty of energy, not completely wild, not mauling you, not slobbering and drooling everywhere right now, and doing a really good job here on the soccer pitch, too, I might add. The Hill kids out there, the Hill family, have encouraged Ripple to score a couple of goals, so that makes it 2-0. Second chance is in front of Forever Home. We'll get another competitor from Forever Home up here in just a couple of minutes, tell you about another dog. Again, this is the first annual inaugural County 10 Pup Cup. We're proud to team up with PAWS For Life Animal League, and thanks to our friends at High Mountain Seasonings making this possible. Also, a big shout out to the folks at Wyoming.com. They've got their great high-speed internet trailer here. We're cruising. We're in sharp, crystal clear picture thanks to Wyoming.com, and they're proud supporters of the animals here in Fremont County. So thanks to the great team at Wyoming.com for being part of this.
And I think Ripple is about ready to score another point here. Let's see if he can kick that ball in. And he's listening well. He's going back and forth, but he doesn't quite understand that the ball needs to catch. He's almost there. Will he make it?
Almost scored a goal with those back legs.
And he's moving the ball back and forth. Unfortunately, it's going the wrong way.
That's what it looks like when I play soccer.
It's almost right on the edge. Whoa!
Oh!
It's a goal! Good job! 3-0 for second chance.
Get that on the Remax All-Star Realtors replay on your screen on County 10's YouTube channel. Get goal number 3 there for Ripple. Ripple's got a hat trick.
Ripple is the one to beat, definitely. If we have our other competitors that come out on the Bot Monument Field, they better know that they need to step up their game to beat Ripple. So right now, again, 3-zip thanks to Ripple. And second chance, the reason for that name is these animals are looking for their second chance. Many of them may have never had a first chance, to be honest with you, and so they would love a chance to be able to be a part of your home. So come on out or continue watching this wonderful live stream that we have. Again, this event connected by Wyoming.com, able to provide this for you. This is the first year, Jared. I imagine this thing will grow. Lots of people want to be involved already that we know. So, yeah, I just can't wait for this thing to grow and do it every year.
It was a great idea, and give credit to County 10's operations manager, Scott Fuller, who said, why don't we do a puppy bowl here locally and highlight some of these local animals in need of adoption? It's a great community event coinciding with the farmers market. There's already a lot of people out enjoying a beautiful Wednesday evening. And what's better than looking at some cute dogs, having some fun, and hopefully getting some of these dogs adopted. We did have a roster of dogs, and if you followed the Pup Cup on Facebook, you may have seen some of those dogs. I'm thrilled to announce that a couple of them, it sounds like, have already found their forever homes. So even before this event, a couple of those dogs getting adopted, so well done.
Well, speaking of forever home, we have our next competitor for forever home. This is Aladdin. Aladdin is a blackmouth cur mix, just absolutely adorable. I kind of saw Aladdin's picture, and I'm just like, this is the cutest little dog.
I got to tell you, I'm counting that as a goal. It was seconds in. Aladdin knocked one in. We had it clearly on your screen.
Oh, I missed it.
Aladdin is going crazy after these soccer balls, after the treats as well. And I have a good feeling that Aladdin might score some more goals.
I have a feeling that he likes those treats thanks to Smith Creek Pet Resort, like you said, Jared. And he's just friendly. The kids love him. The kids also are enjoying trying to keep up with Aladdin. He's on that magic carpet.
I see what you did there.
Moving fast.
All close to another goal right there. Aladdin is all over Lincoln in the goal. Lincoln's playing goalie right now. See if Aladdin can knock another one in past. Oh, there it is, right there.
There he goes. Good job, Aladdin. Good job, Aladdin, who, by the way, was partially trained by the Honor Farm training. A little golden prince is what they call him at PAWS For Life. Also a cuddle bug and a full-time chicken nugget investigator. My dogs also enjoy that job and title. And they say he's one of the funniest dogs you'll ever meet. Just look at him out there. Tail wagging, super fun, great disposition, has no idea, just here wanting somebody to adopt him.
Here for a good time, having fun no matter what's going on. And Aladdin has just scored his third goal, so answering Ripple's hat trick, Aladdin's got goal number 3.
We said that if you were going to come onto the Bott Monument field, you were going to have to step up to try to beat Ripple. And what does Aladdin do? When we talk about animals listening, Jared, I mean, you don't get more listening than that. Aladdin doing a great job.
The Facebook photos that we saw of these dogs, Aladdin was definitely one of the favorites. Had an adorable picture, and you can't tell a lot from just one picture, but you could tell there was just something about that photo where you knew this is going to be a fun dog. This is going to be one that brings the joy, and Aladdin is definitely doing that. A little ball of energy out there right now.
For sure, and we have another great video to present you with to show you a little bit more about Aladdin.
Meet Aladdin, our chaotic little goblin prince, part-time cuddle bug, full-time chicken nugget investigator, and one of the funniest dogs you will ever meet. This boy is absolutely overflowing with personality. If there is fun to be had, Aladdin intends to be directly in the center of it, preferably carrying a stick twice his size while making questionable life choices at full speed. Aladdin loves people. He loves attention, loves snuggles, loves adventures, loves walks, loves car rides, and very strongly believes personal space is a fake concept invented by cowards. He is also deeply committed to the pursuit of chicken nuggets. Not casually interested, actually. Spiritually connected is more like it. If nuggets exist nearby, Aladdin somehow knows. he will locate them. He will manifest them. Honestly, we respect the dedication. This goofy little man has all the makings of an absolutely wonderful companion. He's clingy in the best way, incredibly affectionate, playful, hilarious to watch, and packed full of puppy energy and enthusiasm for life. He genuinely wants to be involved in everything his people are doing at all times. Aladdin does come with one very important note. Unfortunately, he was unable to complete his honor farm training because of behavioral issues around other animals. While he often appears to begin interactions playfully, he can become overly intense and escalate in ways that are not safe for other pets. Aladdin will need to be the one and only animal in the home, and we do not believe a home with cats would be the right fit for him either. Aladdin could greatly benefit from continued work with a professional trainer who specializes in behavioral challenges and overstimulation during play. But Aladdin is not mean-spirited. Honestly, half the time, he seems genuinely confused that everyone else is not enjoying the chaos as much as he is. For the right home, Aladdin is going to be an absolute blast. He may need to be your one and only pet, but Aladdin has enough personality to fill the entire house all by himself.
And we are back, folks. We are back, and we are enjoying the 2026 first annual Pup Cup. I'm Shireen Herrera-Gardner, Jared Anderson, PAWS For Life, of course, with the wonderful pups. And one thing they really try to educate people is on that shelter dogs don't always show their true personalities right away. But today we are blessed to have them in this awesome setup with lots of toys. They have wonderful kids who are playing with them. And so I do think you really get to see their personality here.
You absolutely do. While we were away watching that video on Aladdin, which was great to see some extra footage, Aladdin scored a goal, and there is goal number 5 going in as we speak. I don't know if you could see that on that camera angle or not. Little zoomed in tight there, but 5 goals from this competitor. A lot of dogs left to go, but Shireen, early in the MVP conversation, I think Aladdin's up there.
Aladdin's up there, and we were also talking about our dog that we had previously in Ripple too. So don't count Ripple out quite yet. He didn't score as many goals, but again, it's about teamwork, Jared, and that's what we're here about. We have second chance versus forever home.
Give some extra points to Ripple for his demeanor, for his behavior. Was great with the kids. So, yeah, an interesting MVP race to be sure. We'll introduce you to another competitor here in 30 seconds after we hear from our friends at Bot Monuments.
There's no catalog here, no two monuments alike. At Bot Monument, Drew and Kara Bot design every memorial from scratch. Granite, bronze, stainless steel, shaped into something entirely yours. Drew will meet with you, craft it himself, and deliver it personally. Because the people we love deserve more than a catalog number. Let's make something amazing together at botmonument.com.
Welcome you back here to the first ever Pup Cup, sponsored by County 10 and PAWS For Life Animal League, made possible by the good folks at High Mountain Seasonings, Smith Creek Pet Resort, Bot Monument, Rendezvous Dental, Remax, All-Star Realtors, and Wyoming.com. Jared Anderson, Shireen Herrera-Gardner with you. You can catch Shireen, of course, mornings on 97.5 The Brand here in Fremont County. And we've got a new competitor into the Bot Monument Arena, Shireen.
Yeah, this is Rudy. He just had to relieve himself a little bit, and he's kicking a little grass. Hey, you know, when you got to go, you got to go. And he's outside in an area where he's welcome to do that. And he's an adorable American Staffordshire Terrier mix. He's got great colors, cool markings, and he has a really gentle heart. He's one of those dogs that is just a love. He really shines once he feels comfortable, and once he trusts you, he's going to become a lot more playful, they say.
The word here from the PAWS staff is he is smart. He's very observant. He responds well. So if you're looking for a dog that is easy to train, easy to get along with, it just might be a Rudy here. If you're looking for a smart, well-behaved dog.
Well, I like that Rudy is checking out the Bot Monument field right now. He's doing a little lawn work. He's kicked up a bit of that dead grass. I could use him at my house to kick up a lot of that dead grass. But he's got the bearings right now of the field, and now he's zoned in on old Oinks. Oinks the toy. And we'll see if we can get some more points on for second chance. So Rudy is on the second chance team. Our last guy, Aladdin, he was on Forever Home. Those are our two teams out here tonight that you will see on the field. I did get some great news, Jared, that one of our competitors has been adopted without even stepping on the field. He was on site here at Riverton City Park with the farmers market going on, and Alan got adopted.
No way.
Yeah, so Alan, whose name might be Will, come soon, or County 10, Will County 10, is potentially a name in the running, but absolutely adorable. Just shy of 4 months old, a perfect age, and our real mascot for the Pup Cup here, Alan, getting adopted without even stepping foot on the field. So
that is fantastic.
Yes, yes.
That's great news. We got to meet Alan, about 4 months old, like you said, Shireen, just an adorable puppy. And you had the feeling that it wasn't going to be long until Alan found somebody, because how can you say no to an adorable-looking dog like that?
And we know Jet, who is adopting the dog locally here at part of the community, Pitch Night, Bootstrap, other things folks might see him around, and then also supporting the animal shelter. I love stuff like that, folks. We're here to tell this story. We're here to tell the story of the dogs. We're here to get them adopted, and that is one of what I hope, Jared, is many success stories from the first annual Pup Cup. We have lots of folks watching, and Rudy, he might get that ball. He's got a little help there. He's looking at it.
I like the disposition. This is the kind of dog you want in the house. Maybe not the fiercest soccer competitor on earth. He's no Lionel Messi, no Ronaldo, but it is a good dog that you definitely can tell is going to be smart. It's going to be loving. You're going to have a companion and a friend, and you can see that great big smile. I swear sometimes dogs give that smile. Rudy's out there having some fun strutting around.
He enjoys his time out on the field too, and he is really relaxed, really mellow. There's lots of people walking around, folks. We're here during the farmers market, so we have folks that are walking around us with their dogs just to the right of us here. We have folks that are coming around that Rudy has never met, and he's just having a perfect time. And I think we have a video too that we have that might show you a little bit more about this this wonderful dog, and hopefully you can add him to your home.
Rudy is a sweet, intelligent boy with a gentle heart and a personality that truly shines once he feels comfortable. While he may take a little time to warm up to new people and environments, the patience is more than worth it. Once Rudy trusts you, he transforms into a playful, affectionate goofball who loves cuddles, attention, and spending time with his people. Rudy would likely do best in a calmer home environment with people who understand the importance of allowing a dog to acclimate at his own pace. He is smart, observant, and responds well to loving structure and guidance. Rudy would benefit from an adopter who understands how to gently redirect behaviors while continuing to build his confidence and trust. Rudy also has the potential to live successfully with another dog, or even a feline companion, provided introductions are slow, supervised, and respectful. He tends to do best with animals that respect his boundaries and personal space. Once settled in, Rudy's fun-loving side really comes alive. He enjoys adventures, outdoor time, and seems like the kind of dog who would happily join you on hikes, lake trips, or quiet explorations. Rudy may be a little apprehensive at first, but underneath that cautious exterior is an incredibly loyal, loving companion waiting for the right person to give him the chance he deserves.
Folks, we are here on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. I am so excited that you are able to witness the 2026 annual Pup Cup. I'm Shireen Herrera-Gardner, Jared Anderson. Thank you to High Mountain Seasonings for being the main sponsor for this wonderful event. Smith Creek Pet Resort, Bot Monument, Rendezvous Dental, Remax All-Star Realtors, and the event connected by Wyoming.com. Devin is joining us with a PAWS For Life. Devin, how fun is this? This setup is like legitimately Puppy Bowl style, right?
This is absolutely perfect. The dogs are having so much fun, and this is really neat for them to get out and just see a bunch of different things and play, and they've got toys. This is fabulous.
Yeah, and I think that one of the biggest takeaways for me is the message. It's really important to let people know when they come to the shelter and the dogs are in potentially their kennels, getting them out to show their personality is key. And even here, they're in some small kennels before they go into the larger one. But isn't it great when they get into the big pen? I mean, relaxed, loving, perfect little angels.
Rolling over on their backs and please pet me, and to your point, though, if people aren't able to come here, if they come down to the shelter, you can always take a dog out for, take them to McDonald's for ice cream. You can take a dog for a weekend, just have a sleepover. They love field trips. You want to walk them around town with their Adopt-Me vest on.
Test drive them.
Gets them out.
Test drive them a little bit. Sometimes you need to test drive them. You want to,
exactly.
I mean, the ice cream thing particularly because you want one that really loves the ice cream.
Yes. Most of them love ice cream.
I know, right? Yeah. The treats have been wonderful thanks to our friends at the Smith Creek Pet Resort, too. But, Jared, we've got on our fourth dog currently. We've got a few more to go. We already have one that got adopted. So this has been a success. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's got to be really rewarding when you're working with a dog. Maybe a little bittersweet because you say goodbye to them, I would imagine. But it's got to feel good to see those dogs go to their forever home.
You want that for them. It is the best thing, but I will tell you our staff does shed a few tears every time one leaves because they put a lot of love into these dogs and really want them to, experience the best that they can while they're with us and waiting for their forever homes.
And I know the dogs are on display here, obviously, but you've got cats, you've got some other critters in need of adoption. What else is going on at PAWS?
Well, we've got cats, house cats. We also have what we call our feral cats, but they're great for barn cats. People can come in if you need something to kill the mice out on your ranch. I mean, that's a great opportunity. Some of our dogs have been trained on our farm. Some of them are currently there, and others, have not had that opportunity yet. But they all get as much socialization as we can get them.
And clear with all the animals that have been here, all the dogs that have been here tonight, very well socialized. Also mentioning if somebody is not able to add a dog or adopt, foster homes, too, are majorly helpful, so much so, Devin, correct?
Yes, it's wonderful because, again, it gets these dogs out to, keeping them house trained and keeping, we have people who will come up and pick them up for the weekend and run them on their ranches and bring them back when they have to go to work, So those types of things are just wonderful for these dogs because it gives them a different environment. And, anytime that somebody's in a foster home, they're sleeping on a nice, comfy bed waiting for their forever home. So,
yeah. Well, this has been absolutely wonderful, Devin. Do we have any other messages we want folks to know? We'll be talking, obviously, throughout this live stream. We've got more folks to interview, too, but anything that we should let folks know other than adopt these wonderful dogs?
Come take them home, but honestly, even if you can't adopt, just come down to the shelter. If you want to read to the dogs, just any interaction they get, they appreciate, So, and we could always use volunteers. So, volunteer, spend your time down there. I know people think it's sad, but at the end of the day, it makes a world of a difference to them.
My daughter got to go read to the dogs. She still talks about it months later. She had so much fun doing it. It does make a big difference for those dogs, that socialization. And there's, of course, were some tears when she's had to say goodbye and leave the dog. But it's such a good thing to do to spend your time. And if you've got an extra couple of bucks, if you've got some food that you want to donate, if you want to buy the staff coffees, you're all volunteering. So whatever, I'm sure, goes a long way.
Our staff loves lunch.
Well, Devin, we appreciate you being here. We appreciate PAWS and all your hard work and all the volunteers.
Well, thanks for having us today. We really appreciate this.
All right, we have Clyde, who's out on the field right now, the Bott Monument field. Clyde may have scored a goal. I see 6 points up on
Okay,
the
I'll get that.
scoreboard in there, so I'm assuming Clyde has been on it, and
I'll get that corrected. I missed one.
he almost just made another goal. Now, Clyde is adorable. He's a little bit on the larger side, but not too large. He obviously is playful. He's got the goofiest tongue. He's just having a great time. And I love this. I love this because these animals, they don't know bad. They're just here having a good time, happy as can be, unconditional love. Isn't it the best?
Absolutely. And this is such a great event for people to see these dogs, but also the dogs to get out. You get a field trip to the park. You get to run around, have some fun, play with these toys. So I think things like this are a win-win, and thanks to good folks like High Mountain Seasonings, Smith Creek Pet Resort, Bott Monument, Rendezvous Dental, Remax, All-Star Realtors, and Wyoming.com for partnering, making this happen. They took a little bit of a leap, quite frankly. The first year you're doing something, County 10, thanks to PAWS and their great volunteers, their great staff here, for trusting us to showcase some of these dogs, let them run around, have a little bit of fun. And I would say, safe to say, this has already been successful. We've seen a couple of dogs before this event get adopted that were on the roster, and one, at least that we know of so far, has been adopted while we've been here.
And he's taken that ball away. He just, went 50 yards. No, not really, but I can say that because
equivalent
we're just having
to this
fun.
stadium.
Yeah,
It's a half of this stadium.
There he goes. Look at Clyde having a good old time with that ball. You get that ball, Clyde. You get that mean ball. Oh, there he goes. Woo! Clyde just scored. Clyde is on forever home. Look at him with that. Oh, my gosh. He is just a cheeser. He's so proud to have that ball and have that smile. Look at how cute, and he wants the kids. Oh, good job, buddy. And he listens well.
He does. He's racking up the goals here all of a sudden. Get an 8-3 score. Get a check with our score operator in stadium, who has moved that to 9-3. So Clyde is just scoring goals right and left. Every time I look up, he's got another one.
He loves soccer, clearly, and might give your soccer kid a run for his money if you have one, and add him to the family. Might be a lot of fun. And he is all about the soccer balls and showing them off. And you know what? I think sometimes people might look at him in a cage, because when he's in a small kennel, he looks even larger than he actually is. And he's not a scary shelter dog at all. He's just a goofy, loving, awesome, friendly guy named Clyde.
And I think that's so important what you point out there. Sometimes you see a dog behind a kennel and you think, that's not for me, but it really is about getting the dog out, taking them for a walk. Like you said, so to speak, at least test driving that dog, as there's another one from Clyde. And you may find that you fall in love with a dog that you initially didn't think would be for you or your family. It really is about getting to know them.
Yeah, and that's why we're glad to be here today, letting you enjoy watching Clyde walk around. And there he goes again. Yay! He's back and forth. He's just scoring all kinds of points.
11-3 unofficially in favor of Forever Home. Again, emphasis on forever.
And I also say that kindly because we might have added points randomly to teams that we don't really know. So
yeah. Unofficial scoreboard.
Unofficial, yeah, exactly. And again, thank you to Rendezvous Dental for being our scoreboard sponsor. And everybody, like I had mentioned earlier, wasn't really a question. And I think that's just always such a great thing, because animals are so wonderful. And I think so many of us, Jared, have a soft spot for animals. I know I do. In particularly love dogs. And so it's just great to see how many sponsors and how many folks wanted to help out.
You said you've got 3 dogs in your family, Shireen. I know you've got a yard full of animals as Clyde scores at least his 5th goal. He may be on to 6 already. Clyde in the MVP conversation. We've got 3 dogs in my house too, and it gets tougher and tougher to say no to them. But if you can spare some room in your house, there are a lot of dogs at PAWS For Life Animal League, and right now is a great time to help them out, to free up some more space, to get more of these dogs adopted, because if you adopt a dog, they can take more, they can provide that space for these animals that are so in need in the community.
If Jared and I can have 3 dogs, Jared also has 2 kids, an extremely active lifestyle, busy all the time. You can add another dog to your life. Maybe you're sitting here thinking right now, like, hey, I cannot add another dog to my household. Guess what? We are here to tell you, yes, you can. And it's wonderful. I have 3 dogs. Jared has 3 dogs. And it's the best thing. I wouldn't have it any other way. They greet me every day, and it's the best thing.
It really is, and if you are at a place where you cannot have another dog, you can't have animals in your life, there are a lot of ways to give back to PAWS For Life, the animal shelter, to pets in the community. You can go volunteer your time, you can go drop off donations, and volunteer at the shelter. We get a lot of wound up dogs here in their kennels behind us as they communicate with one another.
Oh, yeah. I did just find out that Clyde's adoption fee has been sponsored and paid for. So if you just watched that video and you fell in love with Clyde, well, guess what? The adoption fee has been sponsored and paid for. You do have to fill out an application. They do have a process that you still have to go through. But guess what? Somebody has sponsored and paid for. Good old Clyde, the master of ceremonies today so far.
That is phenomenal to hear, and if that is something that's stopping you, Clyde may be a great option for you. A lot of energy, a great disposition, a lot of fun. Like you said, Shireen, the goofiest tongue when he first got in the arena, just having a ball out there. Looks like a dog that will play fetch with you, is very active, and great with kids and different human beings that have been around him here at Riverton City Park.
I want a tongue cam next year. A tongue cam. Bring the tongue cam, folks, because, I mean, it just shows how much fun they're having. I mean, they're all... tails are wagging, tongues are out, and I think that's the best sign of a happy dog. So this is Buddy Baxter. He's on Team Second Chance, making his way to the Monument Field here. He's checking it out. He's getting rid of some of that dead grass there, and he's going to start peeking at some of these toys. And Buddy Baxter has quite the feat, though, with some of the other competitors we've had. For example, Clyde, Aladdin, what was it, the Ripple?
Yep.
Some mean competitors today, and not mean as in
no,
as in tough.
Yes, tough competitors. A lot of candidates for the most valuable dog, the MVD of the day here, and Baxter getting a sense of the arena, doing a lot of kicking that dead grass, getting it out of here, doing some sniffs all around the arena. And scoping things out. That's what the good competitors do when they enter a new playing surface. They get a feel for their surroundings before they start scoring goals. So we'll see if Baxter goes for the toys or if he's more into smelling every inch of Bott Monument Stadium. Again, all of the dogs you're seeing here today are available for adoption. We are thrilled to report that puppy Alan has already been adopted.
And I think Alan will actually still take the field. We don't let anybody quit, even if you've been adopted. You
can't give up now.
No, there's no crying in baseball. So actually, Alan is going to come up next after Buddy real quick, but he's one who already has a home, so just kind of keep that in mind. Buddy Baxter is a Border Collie American Staffordshire Terrier mix. He is a playful boy. He's a little reserved. I just want to give him cuddles and love. You're so cute. I want to just yell at him and do my puppy voice, but
he is, according to the PAWS staff, he is very affectionate. He's happy to climb onto into your space. He's happy to be kind of that snuggle bug, but he also wants to run around, wants to play. He's got He's got a playful demeanor, and you can tell he's just happy to be here at Bott Monument Stadium, but also can be that snuggly dog, too, if you're looking for a lap dog.
Yeah, and it's evident, too, out there that he's going to the bathroom right now. Sometimes that happens. What is that called? Poop timeout. Oh, yeah. No, brown flag. Brown flag. Brown flag. We have a brown flag out there. That's the old. Somebody's got to clean that up. Luckily, it's not us. Guess what, buddy? We're announcing, so we don't have to do it. But don't step in it.
Yeah. Tell Everly and Cristiano out there to be careful of that spot. But Baxter is having a lot of fun. Not super interested in the toys right now, but that hasn't stopped him from being very playful with the kids in the arena. And like I said, he's done laps.
Oh, look at how cute he is. He is ready for that. He's like, ah!
Now he's interested in the ball. You take it away from him, he starts to get interested.
Yeah, or if you run around, he just likes kids. Clearly, he's very sweet. He's also a great color. Again, love some of his markings with that white on his nose. I love the way he hops around when he gets excited. He clearly is just a happy guy. This is Buddy Baxter. He's just a couple years old here. He's got so much personality, too. Ooh, he's liking that. He might score a point with it. Oh, Cristiano's going to help him out.
Well, that doesn't count if a human scores a goal, does it?
Especially that soccer prodigy.
I guess if you're named after Cristiano Ronaldo,
right,
then you got to score some goals while you're out there. Yeah.
Very much so. Adorable. Oh, yes, how cute. Look at that. Just not really sure exactly what to think with the toys and the kids. And that's okay because you know what? This dog has a lot of room to grow, a lot of room to learn. And there is a saying that says you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'm here to tell you you can. I teach my old dog new tricks all the time, and he listens. And so he's just a couple years old, able to, train anything you need to these dogs. They're willing to. When they've been in a shelter, I feel like they're just a little extra willing to please.
Teaching old dogs new tricks a lot easier than teaching old humans new tricks. I'm not willing to learn anything new anymore, but these dogs will do it.
They will, yeah, that's the truth right there. And, folks, we're here to kind of recognize and show you some of these wonderful pets and the fun that they have, and the fun that we have with County 10, by the way, is doing things like this. We're here at the farmers market. I see some artisans, some food. I am so hungry smelling some of these good things that are rolling around, and that's the ambiance here. We got the farmers market, local produce, we've got the pets, we've got the kids. I mean, you just can't get better than this.
You cannot. It's a great way to compliment, I think, the farmers market going on here. You have a fun event just in front of the band shell at Riverton City Park. If you're in the neighborhood, swing on by. We're going to be here until 7 o'clock. You can come meet the dogs. They're available for you to meet and greet. The great PAWS For Life staff are here. They'll take them out of the kennels for you. You can walk them around. You can get to know them. And if you can't make it here by 7 o'clock, unless these dogs get adopted today, like Alan already has, they'll be back at the shelter tomorrow, and you can give them a call and swing by or just stop in there, frankly, while they're open. There's a goal right there. As knocking his first in was Baxter.
But Buddy Baxter.
But it's great to see these dogs getting some socialization, and it's fun to see all of the human beings out here hanging out, getting to know the dogs, and maybe get those wheels turning a little bit about do I have some extra space in my life for a four-legged friend? And we saw our friend Jet, who already made that decision today to adopt a dog. So very cool. Come out to the farmers market too, get some produce and some locally made goods. There's some live entertainment. There's a gentleman over there playing guitar. So it is, if you're looking for something to do on a Wednesday night, and it's beautiful out in Riverton right now, come on out and see us if you can before 7.
And it's not too hot too, so we got perfect temperature too. Again, PAWS For Life, they try to take some personalized care with all of their dogs. Some with different needs, comfort levels, ways of adjusting to stress. So when a dog comes into PAWS For Life, sometimes there's a process and it takes a little bit, but they do a great job making all these dogs acclimated, fun, loving, Obviously adorable, because how can you beat that? Oh, he's loving his treat. He is so cute. Thanks to Smith Creek Pet Resort for providing the treats, and Buddy Baxter has himself a treat. I mean, if you score a goal, you deserve a treat. In my house, it's deserve a treat, whether or not you score a goal. I'm that parent. You get a participation treat.
Get Forever Home on top of the Rendezvous Dental scoreboard. Again, unofficially 13-5. We're throwing in some random points here and there. I'm trying to Will Hill is our in-stadium in the Bott Monument Stadium scoreboard scorekeeper, and I'm trying to coordinate with him to see how many points he has versus how many goals I have. And right now we've both got 13-5 if you're keeping track. But again, the main thing is checking out these dogs, and we're seeing Baxter have a lot of fun out there sniffing around, still playing with some toys. Cristiano and Everly doing a great job as our referees, our toy coordinators out there, and we've got a whole bunch of youngsters and volunteers that have spent their time with us this evening and made this extra fun for all the dogs.
Well, Buddy Baxter was a top prospect from Top Dog University, and so we've got some skill here. We've had some amazing competitors, but like I said, Buddy Baxter was a top prospect here. So if you want to adopt Buddy, all you have to do is contact PAWS, or hey, you're watching this and you're like, I need to go down and meet Buddy. He is here for you. You can take him on a walk. You can enjoy, and I think we will get Alan in next year. And Alan was actually adopted, but we're going to let Alan cruise around and enjoy. And we'll take a quick break here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching the 2026 annual County 10 Pup Cup.
Right here in Wyoming, High Mountain Seasonings has been perfecting the art of homemade flavor for over 35 years. Jerky kits, bacon cure, brines, sausage seasonings, everything you need to turn ordinary meals into something worth remembering. Because the best meals start in your kitchen. High Mountain Seasonings, locally owned, celebrating 35 years.
Who is RE/MAX All-Star Realtors? We're a professional real estate agency where your success is our priority. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we're here to guide you every step of the way. With unmatched professionalism and a track record of delivering results, we're your trusted partners in real estate. Your success is our top priority. Find your perfect property with RE/MAX All-Star Realtors. Contact us at 307-856-7827 or visit remaxriverton.com.
Folks, welcome back to the frozen tundra of Riverton City Park. I'm Shireen Herrera Anderson. Okay. I'm Shireen Herrera Gardner. Jared Anderson. I'm having too much fun.
Who am I
with
again?
I'm having too much fun with the puppies. I'm sorry. And I'm enjoying this because this is an adorable puppy under 4 months old, and this is Sweet Sweet Alan.
Yeah, this is the dog that we've spent a little bit of time talking about. This is a true puppy at the Pup Cup, and congratulations to the Yodel family who have already adopted this dog. Shireen and I got to meet Alan just a few moments ago, and I thought in my head, it's not going to be long until this dog gets adopted. He's so cute. And like seconds later, our buddy Jet swoops in and goes, I'll have him.
Yeah. You willed it to happen. And that's what this event is all about, is just showcasing the animals, giving them their space and their time to shine. Alan is obviously adorable, a young puppy. He is actually out on the Bott Monument field with his new owners. And so to see these two kids grabbing and picking up toys and getting ready to interact with a dog that they'll be growing up with.
Got munching on some treats from Smith Creek Pet Resort on the field right now, just completely ignoring the humans because why would you interact with humans when you've got delicious treats?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. And there's also all kinds of toys around, so it's kind of easy to be distracted out there on the field. But I see little Alan who is already on it. He's running for the toy that was thrown, and so he might score some goals here.
Hard to
Let's see.
understate the adorableness out there happening right now. You got Alan number one, but then a couple of youngsters out there, part of the family that has adopted this dog, PAWS For Life Animal League. Again, all of the other dogs that you've seen compete so far available for adoption. So if you've got room and can make it down to PAWS or here to Riverton City Park before 7 o'clock, you can meet these dogs in person. Check out some of the other ones at the shelter, too. There are dogs that aren't featured here. They have plenty
definitely.
that are in need of some forever homes. I think we've got another goal. We do. Alan, the rookie, scoring his first goal.
Woohoo! Alan, our youngest competitor today. He has a long career ahead of himself, though, for Pup Cup competitions. So we might have to bring him out as our official mascot for years to come, because this is our first annual, folks. We hope to have this back for years to come. Some amazing sponsors and partners involved in this, and I think it's pretty easy to say yes to pets, but it is a lot of work. Whoever set up the fencing, absolutely love the fencing's extremely professional, extremely safe. Allowing the dogs to really, again, showcase their personality, which is important because, Jared, you and I both have, we did something at the shelter years ago when we used to do the morning show together on 105.1 Jack FM. And when you see them in the kennel, sometimes, they're scared. They might bark. They just don't really know what's going on. And then we walk a couple of them outside, just even at the PAWS shelter, and they're a totally different animal.
That was a really fun day. I think about that a lot, where we got to go and we did some work. We did some things for the radio show, so you went there and thought, okay, I've got a job to do. But then you see those dogs and you see that shelter and the staff that's volunteering their time to take care of them. It's nice to know that things like that are available in our community, and you think about how much fun those dogs were having, even though they're still waiting for their forever home. There were so many fun dogs that day, and I know most of the dogs that we saw that day are now living with their forever families, and it's the same thing going on at PAWS right now. All of these dogs you're seeing on your screen here today at the Pup Cup in need of adoption. And unfortunately, the bad news is you can't have this adorable puppy because it's already been adopted.
But there are other puppies. There will be more puppies, and so you really do need to contact PAWS, because I like to say this, like this young pup, Alan, came from the shelter, and he arrived here, and look at how he's already interacting with his new kids. He's loving his new kids. He's happy. He knocked over the wind knocked over the score, or the one. What's that called?
The goal.
The goal.
was a tag team effort there. A little bit of wind, a little bit of 4-month-old puppy, but together we had our first goal down.
We're used to the W word here, so the great thing about these goals is they pop right back up, too, so they're not going to go anywhere. But I do just have to say that well done to the folks at PAWS, taking care of this pup, not scared, not timid. It's been at the shelter. It's now come with its new kids, and it's happy as can be.
We talk about forever homes for these dogs. If you are looking for your forever home, the team at Riverton RE/MAX All-Star Realtors can help you. They've been together for over 35 years, opening doors and helping families find the perfect place to call home, and they're proud to help the four-legged friends of the community find their forever homes. Thank you for being at the Adopt-A-Pup Cup. Wherever you cheer, whoever you're cheering for, RE/MAX Riverton All-Star Realtors cheering for all of the dogs involved today.
I feel bad for the other team. Can I add a couple points?
Sure. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, I'm doing that because I feel like those are compassion points, my friends. I would like to add those, but we're going to have Sheba on the Bot Monument field here momentarily, but did want to give a special shout out to High Mountain Seasonings. We've mentioned them multiple times, and they deserve as many mentions as we can and deserve their flowers. But Jared, you and I, both when we have recently gone to Billings, have gone on into a big corporation called Shields. It's very popular. People love shopping there. Well, when I was in there recently, I was in the Seasonings, and you know how loud I am. You know how annoying I can get, especially if anything's to do with my town, my area. So I was sitting there, and Shields has all kinds of high mountain seasonings there. And some guy was picking through them and grabbing them. And I said, hey, do you know where that's made? Riverton, Wyoming, where I live. And he said, no way, I love this stuff. I cannot live without my high mountain seasonings. Some random guy from Billings in Shields was grabbing a bunch too, and that's why I said, you know where the that's Riverton. I'm so proud, and that's just the kind of folks that High Mountain Seasonings are. Not only do they make a great product, but they're wonderful for the community.
They have so many great products, and they pair with everything. If I know, Shireen, you're big into fishing, you're big into the outdoors, and you do a lot of camping. If you're headed to the mountains, it is the perfect complement to the trout you catch, to the burgers you're grilling. You might make a gourmet steak at home.
Turkey brine.
Yep.
I mean, the brines they have.
They've got a ridiculous amount of stuff. You can go to highmountainseasonings.com to find all of their selections. We've been fortunate to have Brian Tucker on the County 10 podcast a few times, who's told us about some recipes and some of the things they're working on. They do a great job, and they have great products. So I mean that truly. It's fun to endorse something that is made right here in Riverton, Wyoming, and they're on such a large scale now. It's cool to see them in places like Billings and beyond.
Well, yeah, and especially that store I was mentioning is just so high profile too, as you know. So to have that little piece, and just such a gem for the community, and all of our sponsors as well. But I just wanted to tell that story because I might have scared that guy, but I was just a little proud to make sure he knew where High Mountain Seasonings was made.
Did you ride the Ferris wheel at Shields?
No, I wanted to, but my husband's 6'3", and he thought, I don't know if they'll allow me on this thing or not, but I'm sure it's just fine. But it has a lot of fun additions there too, and it's not far away, and a lot of folks that have activities and kids in sports have to go there anyways.
You do almost touch the ceiling at the top of that thing, so I don't want to be 6'3" at the top of that thing. I'm sure there are some rules there.
All right, we have Sheba, who has come out on the Bot Monument field. Sheba is a fierce competitor. She's a beautiful lab mix. She's very sweet, though. So when I say fierce competitor, she's one of those people that they're so sweet you don't want to mess with them, because when she means business on the goals. And I'm hoping that she scores some. We have our ladies. I think it's been all the men that have scored most of the goals tonight for the 2026 Pup Cup. I want some ladies representing.
Absolutely. And Sheba, as you may have mentioned there, Shireen, a Labrador mix. I love so many different dog breeds, but Labs are such great, reliable breeds. Love the mixes too. Typically, those dogs a little bit more hardy, and and the Labrador mix, at least through my experience with these dogs, has been a great choice. She is sweet. She's got a soft, gentle demeanor, but she wants to play too. It says here on our sheet from the PAWS For Life staff, she just wants to be someone's best friend.
All right, we had one of our volunteer competitors come on over here. What's your name? Oh, wait, we got to turn you up. Hold on. What's your name?
Everly.
All right, Everly. What are you thinking so far?
I love the puppy bowl.
Oh, okay. Do you have a favorite dog?
Yes.
Which one?
Aladdin.
Aladdin is one of the top
good
scorers.
Choice.
Great choice. Aladdin is a great choice. So we have our first annual Adopt-A-Pup Cup. Do you hope that this continues year after year?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, if you're listening to Everly and you want to adopt Aladdin, what did you love about Aladdin?
He was hilarious.
He was goofy, huh?
He was very funny and had a lot of energy out there. Aladdin's got a hilarious, adorable picture on the Pup Cup Facebook page. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. But he was a great competitor. Everly, what was it like on the Bot Monument field? I know you were out there actually in the playing surface, playing with these dogs. What was it like from that perspective?
It was fun.
Well, I think your brother Lincoln is out there, and he would love your help with Sheba. Do you want to go out there and give this beautiful dog some love?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Cute thing. Thank you. Appreciate it. That is one of our wonderful, wonderful treat givers and volunteers. and kids that are playing with our wonderful dogs. So this, again, is Sheba. And it also sounds like Jared, according to the folks at PAWS For Life, she loves being outside. So, I mean, we live in a great place for that.
There's nothing better than finding a dog that's comfortable outside in Wyoming. That fits so many of our lifestyles very well. Even if you're not a hardcore recreator, if you're not going to go camping and mountain climbing, we do a lot of backyard work. We like dogs that can run around. Maybe you've got some acreage. It's always a good thing to find a dog that is comfortable in that environment, because so many of us in Wyoming are.
Well, I love that Lincoln right now is just petting her in the goal area. I think that deserves a point for cuteness right there. Point for cuteness, folks. Point for cuteness. That's adorable. Sheba is on the move out there, and we'll see if she can rally up any points here.
I have to admit, I don't know which team Sheba's on.
Okay, I have Sheba. Sheba is on Forever Home.
Okay, gotcha. Good to know.
At this point, it doesn't matter because I probably mixed them up a bunch.
Forever Home on top of the Rendezvous Dental scoreboard, 15-8, if anyone's paying attention at home.
Well, how could you be paying attention to the score when we have these adorable, adorable dogs out on the Bott Monument field? Again, it's a beautiful day. We're in the low 80s, but it feels more like 70s because we have a nice light breeze. The splash pad here just opened for the season, and we have those hours posted on county10.com. The farmers market has started up as well. They're getting more and more vendors and more produce out here. So it's great having Sheba on display here at the Adopt-A-Pup Cup and letting folks be able to see all the wonderful dogs that need homes. Folks, if you know somebody looking, they've been on the fence about it, just watching this video, send them this link. Let them know, because you can even watch this afterwards. It should be posted up on the County 10 YouTube in full.
Yep, it'll be County 10's YouTube channel up there archived, so you can fast forward, find the dog you're interested in, and check out all the details on that specific dog. We'll highlight it at county10.com and continue to highlight some of the animals in need of adoption all around Fremont County. Frankly, there's a lot of dogs, and again, Shireen, the dogs are on full display. A fun event here, but they've got cats, they've got other critters that need some love, and forever homes too. So if you're thinking about adopting a cat, they've got plenty of those.
When you say other critters, you've said that a number of times, and I'm like, I love weird critters. So do they have like random marsupials, possums?
Yeah, I don't want to speak for the shelter because I don't know
skunks.
Specifically.
Sometimes they have raccoons.
I don't think
skunks,
any of the things
squirrels.
You've mentioned are there, but
you say other critters.
Rabbits, perhaps.
Okay, rabbits, perhaps.
Hamsters, perhaps. I don't know.
They did have a guinea pig once. You're right. Actually, I think that is very true, and that just happens from time to time. They do acquire these different critters, as Jared said. I just wanted to check because if they do have any right now, I might be in the market for. I have 3 dogs, but any interesting critters, sometimes I like to add those. You know, I live on the funny farm.
I know.
So,
what's the most interesting animal you have right now?
Right now, nothing, because I'm about to have one of the barn cats is pregnant, so having some barn kittens, but we'll find homes or keep those. But I try to get them fixed, and then new feral cats show up or barn cats show up, so it's kind of a never-ending cycle, unfortunately. I don't have turkeys this year. We do have a skunk that I think has babies. I would love to find one.
As a pet?
Yeah, you can de-skunk them.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Good for you.
If you see out on the field right now, we have Sheba getting some love, absolutely rolling on her back, getting some belly rubs. I think Sheba really likes the belly rubs, folks. I don't think she cares at all about the scoring.
No, there are 3 words here that PAWS has used to describe Sheba. It's gentle, sweet, and calm. Again, not lighting up the scoreboard, the Rendezvous Dental scoreboard, not scoring a ton of goals, but gentle, sweet, calm, adorable, a dog that you could just take home and love immediately.
I love this, too. Again, like Jared mentioned, I had labs my whole time growing up. They're one of my favorite types of dog, whether it's mix or whatever. They just have that disposition about them. They're just amazing dogs, great family dogs, as you know. So if that's something you're concerned about, you don't have to be, especially with sweet Sheba. Love that. Again, Sheba, beautiful lab mix with one of those sweet, soft demeanors. We are going to get our last competitor for Team Second Chance, Maggie will be coming in, and Maggie was the dog that I had liked initially, Jared, that we were wondering, and I was talking about, and just adorable, sweet. She has these like soft eyes, and that's what I noticed from afar, and was just hanging out in her kennel, not really making any noise, just very calm too. So you'll see that with Maggie on the Bott Monument field.
I don't want to steal your thunder, but I have to admit that was one of the dogs that I first went to as well and went, "You're adorable, you're gentle, you're so nice." This just first impressions, certainly. This would be a great family dog, a great sweet dog to take home. And Maggie, not to put too much pressure on her, she's got some making up to do if she wants to get her team in front of the scoreboard. She's going to have to score more goals than all of her fellow competitors combined, I think, to get them to catch up. Or she at least needs 6 or 7 goals here to make it interesting.
Well, that's what I was saying, is Maggie has a chance to represent the ladies and get some goals for the female dogs, because some of the male dogs have really done a great job today scoring some points. But it's really not about the points, folks. We've had way too much fun with this, and I forgot half of the teams and assigned points for cuteness from time to time. But that's what the Adopt-A-Pup Cup is all about. It's not about points. It's not about winning. It's about getting these dogs homes.
Maggie, another one of these great Labrador mixes, a little bit smaller than the last one we've seen. They describe her as sweet, gentle, and quiet. You got that impression right off the bat if you went up to her kennel. And this is another one if you're looking for a snuggle dog, if you're looking for somebody to just be your ultimate companion. You can tell that Maggie just wants to be loved and wants to be part of a family.
And they also say she does well with kids, gets along well with other dogs. That's what I noticed instantly, and would definitely thrive in a home where affection and compassion are returned as freely as she gives them. Extremely compassionate, and that unconditional love, again, that you get from dogs. And you shouldn't just have one dog. You should have 3, like Jared and myself. So if we have 3 dogs, you have 3 dogs, please.
Go for 4. You can beat us.
I mean, yeah, let's do that. That's a great idea. I like that idea. Maggie is just the sweetest thing. And Lincoln and Everly are out there with young Maggie, who is spayed. So she is fixed. Snuggle bug, warms into your chest, they say. So just a nice dog, and very cute, and not really super into the scoring of the points, but definitely ready for some pets and some treats. What about Lincoln? Any treats out there for her? Are there any treats out there? Okay, good job. Got some treats from the Smith Creek Pet Resort. There she is. She's getting her nice little treat.
Check out the RE/MAX All-Star Realtors replay for that Smith Creek Pet Resort treat provided by one of the great volunteers out here today, Lincoln. We talked to Lincoln's sister Everly a little bit ago, whose favorite dog was Aladdin, because Aladdin is very funny and very energetic. This has been a favorite around here. Not to say that all of them haven't been great, because they have been. Every single one of these dogs deserves a loving home, and kudos to the PAWS staff, because they've brought some great dogs out here today to showcase.
Yeah, and I think, again, that just is part of what their process is and how they kind of handle and deal with the animals that get brought into the shelter. That individualized, personalized care, the patience, of course, that they have with them, and you can see that too with these shelter dogs. Folks, if you're watching and you're just like, I cannot adopt a dog, they do have a major need for foster homes, and fostering an animal is super easy, because you get to take the animal home. They help you take care of food and other things, and anything the dog might need at the vet while they're under the care of the shelter, and then you can help find it a home, or they continue to promote that the dog is available. But oftentimes what happens is they end up having these folks foster the dogs, and then one of their friends ends up being the one that comes over to the house and sees the dog, and so you end up actually finding your foster dog its home, usually on your own, from just having it at your house.
Yeah, those people are amazing. It's a difficult thing for me to think about, not to not to add any intimidation for people, because I think if I was going to foster a dog, I would never give it up. But the people that are able to do that are lifesavers. They're heroes for these animals to provide that temporary needed assistance. And like you said, a lot of times they do find somebody, or maybe you're taking a walk in the park with that dog and somebody says, hey, I like that dog. Well, it's up for adoption. Those kind of stories happen all the time. So you can help out. You can create some more space at PAWS to get other dogs a suitable place for them to live and potentially be rescued. And it's a great thing when you're able to help out animals.
They are just so sweet. Little Maggie has the sweetest face. Folks, we're going to take a quick break here and then come back with you as we conclude our 2026 first annual Adopt-A-Pup Cup, powered by High Mountain Seasoning.
When your internet goes down in rural Wyoming, you shouldn't have to wait on hold with a call center 3 states away. Wyoming.com is a local team right here in Riverton dedicated to keeping homes and businesses connected with high-speed wireless and fiber internet. Real people, real service, no contracts. Visit Wyoming.com.
You know they're safe before you even pull out of the driveway. Smith Creek Pet Resort in Lander. Grooming, boarding, and daycare for dogs, cats, and even guinea pigs. While you're gone, they're getting brushed, played with, and tucked in like family. Let us take care of your furry friends through our grooming, boarding, and daycare programs. Smith Creek Pet Resort. Find us on Facebook.
Right here in Wyoming, High Mountain Seasonings has been perfecting the art of homemade flavor for over 35 years. Jerky kits, bacon cure, brines, sausage seasonings, everything you need to turn ordinary meals into something worth remembering. Because the best meals start in your kitchen. High Mountain Seasonings, locally owned, celebrating 35 years. There's no catalog here, no two monuments alike. At Bot Monument, Drew and Kara Bot design every memorial from scratch. Granite, bronze, stainless steel, shaped into something entirely yours. Drew will meet with you, craft it himself, and deliver it personally. Because the people we love deserve more than a catalog number. Let's make something amazing together at botmonument.com.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have Maggie with the last drive on the field. The clock is ticking down. There's 5 seconds on the clock, and Maggie is caught in the goal. Will she score a goal before the end of the buzzer? Ladies and gentlemen.
Maggie's so sweet. She's just not interested in competition at all. She just wants to be loved.
She's a love. She's a sweetheart. The cutest eyes, folks. Hey, we have absolutely enjoyed folks that have been able to watch this, that have come by and checked it out, that will watch it in the future as we have our first annual County 10 2026 Adopt-A-Pup Cup, thanks to High Mountain Seasonings, Smith Creek Pet Resort, Bot Monument, Rendezvous Dental, Remax All-Star Realtors, and the event connected and online thanks to Wyoming.com. Thanks to the entire crew with County 10 as well. These kinds of things are something that we love being a part of. Jared, County 10 promotes doing these things, and this is just the first year, just the start.
Absolutely. I can't wait for Pup Cup version 2. I think we'll go bigger and better next summer, but for an inaugural event, this was a lot of fun, and great to be involved in another community give back opportunity to highlight some of the work that the PAWS volunteers get to do and these animals in need of adoption. I know we're pressing against 7 o'clock here. We're coming up on our time to get the dogs out of here and back to the shelter, but you can stop by and say hello, meet them in person, and dozens of other animals that are in need of adoption. They're waiting for you to come meet them at PAWS and get in there, go say hello, and see if you find a forever friend.
And thank you to Scott Fuller, one of our camera operators. Will Hill was on a camera a little bit earlier, too. And just to recap, we had Raisin Brand, Ripple, Aladdin, Clyde, Rudy, Buddy Baxter, Sheba, Maggie, and Alan. So those were the dogs that you saw on the screen throughout this stream. So, yeah, wonderful to have them.
Yeah, forever home. Besting second chance. If you're paying attention at home still, 15-6 was my unofficial score. Will, our in-stadium scoreboard operators, got 14-6. So a little bit of a difference there. But no matter how you slice it, forever home are champions today. But really, all the champions are all these great dogs.
And I love, too, that there's these little cards that they've been walking around giving to folks that have the animal, the dog, something about them, some information, too. And they're like little soccer player cards, and they're so cute. I love it. Very timely. The World Cup and all of the hype with that just has the country buzzing anyways, and so to have these two is just a cool addition.
Yeah, I was going to say it's like a baseball card. You nailed it, though, like soccer players, since we're on the soccer pitch out here. So glad we could give those away. Hopefully we can give some more out when we do Pup Cup version 2. But, again, thanks to everybody for making this possible. Thanks to everybody who's watching, and great job emceeing your first ever Pup Cup, Shireen.
Same to you. I know that you are used to being Sportscaster of the Year and winning all kinds of sports awards, but dealing with me is worth an award itself. So there is that. But no, thank you so much for Jared Anderson and myself, Shireen Herrera Gardner. This has been the production of the first